in front of my 23 Harley-Davidson Police Electra Glide, and a fairly new bike for me, coming from my 18. I am out here live in Hillsboro, Oregon at Hillsboro Stadium and the North American Motor Officers Association Training Conference. This is day 3. And courses, competition, training, networking, you name it. It's been amazing weather. The guys, local guys down here, did a really good job setting up the courses. And agencies from all over, like 125 bikes. Anyways, what I want to talk, a lot of people ask, and I've been showing a lot of the officers down here, some of the basic mods that I do to my, not only my personal bikes, Harleys, but of course my Police Electra Glide. Ergonomics, comfort, control is what I'm going to show you, because if you're not 100% comfortable with the ergonomics, the setup of your bike, you're never going to be in full control. You need to be confident in that. There's a lot of products out there. We sell them in the Law Abiding Biker store. Everything I'm going to show you here is available. Law Abiding Biker store. Description below will be all the links, and I'll try to tag some of the products on the actual video when I'm done with this live. But it's super important. These bikes are basic. They're set up for the most broad audience, or broad amount, I should say, not audience, but broad sector of riders, civilian, right? The police bikes are just civilian bikes with police equipment like lights and things like that, and then we put our computers and radios and all that kind of stuff in it. But other than that, Harley's trying to reach, like all manufacturers, you know, the most amount of riders. Well, that's not always good for a lot of riders, and there's a lot of things you can do so you can control your bike better and be more comfortable. I'm just going to show you some of the things that I personally do, and let's just get started. And thanks for checking in, everybody, live on this. So the number one thing, and the guys that are trying my bike down here and taking a look at it are like, holy cow, that is a game changer. They're right, and it's why I do it. And a bunch of them are going to get these now from the Law Abiding Biker store, because they've always hated it. And that is, I just talked to one of the riders, and that is this down here. And let me go ahead and flip this around for you guys so we can start showing you some of this stuff. This is absolutely must. This is a KURYAKYN extended brake pedal. I got the basic chrome solid. We sell different models. You can get them in black, you can get them cut out. If you go to any of the listings for what I'm going to show you guys, obviously Law Abiding Biker style, we have a very detailed install video at the bottom of all the product listings so that you can install it yourself. No reason to pay a dealership. But I'm telling you guys, that stock lever is horrible, not only for safety, in my opinion, but ergonomics. It's just one of the biggest complaints I have when they started doing that on 2014 and putting those weird brake pedals. They come up, they're high, your toes under it for safety. If you need to emergency brake, you have to get it out, back up. It's awkward on there when we're actually, you know, these guys are out here doing full bar lock turns and using our brake, our clutch, throttle, balance, all that. There's one of my guys out there. You know, it's very awkward to have your foot up and canted in, and you actually will get a cramp. It burns on your inner thigh. And plus, because of that position, you're literally right, there's no way around it. You're literally riding your brake pad the entire time when you're doing these drills, and you're just burning rear brakes. So that is, once a guy, so many guys have sat on my bike and they're just like, that is amazing. Done. Where do I get it? And of course, in the Law Abiding Biker store, we'll get you guys hooked up and get it shipped out real quick to you. But this brings it out flatter. Now when you're ordering, remember, we have them for lowers. If you have the lowers, they're a little bit different, and non-lowers. And so all the fitment is over in the store, and you can choose the color and all that you want. We are selling them so fast, we're having troubles keeping them in stock. That's how fast we're selling these things, guys. So they may or may not be in stock, but just keep checking back. We're trying to get them from wholesalers as fast as we can, so for you guys. So that's for safety. That's the number one thing I would say that changes the dynamics and the ergonomics of a bike. So yeah, there you go. That's it. So let's move on. I want to keep this, I get asked, I'm just glad I'm doing a live down here, because I get asked this so much, not only from civilians that are down here, but you know, police officers. They want to know how the bike's set up, and you know, how they can change the ergonomics and things like that. So The other huge thing for me is, let's go ahead and bump around to this side here. That's my, this is my police bike. I'll show you guys some of the logos they put on our police bikes, our agencies. They put our name and badge there and all that kind of stuff. Set up pretty good. So might as well show you some of that while we're walking around it here. But this is amazing. These are my PSR. Let me pull this out just a little bit for you guys so we can get a better shot of this. This is our PSR levers, and we sell the heck out of these too. I've used different, there's different levers out there. One I've used and it's fine. These are way better. Is Oberon makes one, and I've used it and it's okay, but it's just only got gross adjustments, and it's a big, huge knob up here. I like to, let me see if I can get this for you, but when I'm riding, a lot of times, you know, I'll be running 3 fingers, or I'll be running these 3 fingers, and I like to rest my finger up here where that knob is always in the way. And again, it's gross adjustment. I'll talk a little bit more about the models, but I've done some shorts on this, but these are so easy to install, and I'm almost done with the video. I'll be putting it out so you guys can install these yourself. It's pretty simple. But this, let me just tell you, this is the Anthem Pro model. And again, available in the Law Abiding Biker store, guys. I like this one. It's the Pro model. 44 clicks I counted of adjustment. Literally get this wherever you want your friction zone and the clutch to engage, where you want it off your grip. I think mine's right about there. You just have to play with how many clicks you want. But not only that, you can adjust this, just an Allen head. You can adjust this lever, so maybe you're 2-finger guy or a 3-finger guy. Well, you can suck this in and have it shorter. This is extended all the way out right now. We've just been playing around with them. You've got another adjustment right up here, so you can literally go up a little bit. So if you wanted it to suck in and stop, up here a little bit, if you like pulling up rather than straight back. A lot of adjustability on this. Again, the Anthem Pro, just coming in black right now, but they are adding, I'm in contact with a company, great guys hooking us up here, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. But yeah, so I forget where I was on that, but yeah, a lot of black only. Oh, we're adding, soon coming to the store, we're adding the ability to have colored knob. There'll be different colors, so if you like the aesthetics and want it to look cool, I'll probably put a different color knob, and there'll be end pieces here that you can do different colors. But we don't know exactly when that's coming, but we hear it's coming. Right now I just got the black ones. You can always add the color stuff at a later time. And while you're doing that, just as important, your friction zone is proper braking. We use our front brake a lot. That's mostly what I use. A lot of front brake. I mean, we use rear brake too, but this is probably more important. And so having that same adjustment and ability where I want, because I'll do a lot of braking out on the course where I'm just doing fine braking or some real quick, grabs to get the front end to dip and go into a pattern, load the front end or whatever you want to do. Having that where you want it, same amount of adjustment. So let me talk about the other 2 models that a lot of guys get, and they're great. And that is our, again, if you go over to the store, you'll see them, but our Journey model that we carry is black or chrome, so you got options there. Some guys want that, and I get it. But it doesn't have this adjustment. It doesn't have the up and down. The Journey is more like, it looks fat in the middle. It's kind of represents more what you're used to with a stock lever. However, it's designed different, so it's way more comfortable and ergonomic. And it does have an adjustment knob up here, not a wheel. It's just a star knob, so to speak. And you definitely don't have 44 clicks of adjustment, but it's got still a lot more than the other competing levers out there that you've heard of. You've got still a lot of fair amount of adjustment, but you'll see the wheels up there. And so that's the Journey model. And then this is the Anthem Pro. You can just get the Anthem, which chrome or black again on that. But it also has the wheel up here, I don't even know what to call it. It's a circular wheel up here, star, instead of this wheel like this. And again, more gross adjustments, but still a lot more than competitors. And it is more of a chrome or black, but it's more of just a straight lever. It doesn't have this. Pro's the only one with all this, but it's flatter, and it's kind of the same thickness all the way through. And again, you can see pictures over on the store and all that kind of stuff. But that would be the regular Anthem, and again, Anthem Pro. So Really cool. While I'm down here, the PSR guys have been really cool to us because we're selling so many of these, and they know I love them and promote them in our store. They're going to send us a free set of these levers. That's probably when I get back in town. I'm editing that video. We're going to have a full install video telling you guys how to install them. The clutch side's just a little bit different than the brake, but I'll get you through it. But we're going to be giving away a set free, guys. There'll be some requirements, you know, like, comment, and something like that. To people that follow us and all that, you have to subscribe. But it'll be real easy, and we'll pick a random winner, and we'll be sending out a brand new set of PSR levers. So stay tuned. Get subscribed to the channel, guys, so that you don't miss out on, we give other stuff away too. Don't miss out on those opportunities. We love giving back to the biker community that supports us. So let's move on. Those are, again, I'm just showing you some of the big things. Of course, if you follow me at all, the #1 sexiest, sleekest, strongest motorcycle cell phone mount in the world. Absolutely. Use it on street. I use it on my adventure bikes. I use it out on this course. You know, running around crazy, fast track. I've got guys with these on, even new riders dumping their bikes all day trying to figure stuff out. The phone is not coming out. 18 pounds. I don't even know if I can do it with one hand, but pops out. 18 pounds grip strength. Use any phone you want, as big a phone. The biggest phone, guys, I have an iPhone 15 Pro Max, no problem. Your Galaxy or your, I forget all the Android S2s or whatever, they all fit. Don't worry about it. Okay, super clean, super sexy. You've got adjustment. This is your perch mount. Okay, you can see it just replaces that. You can put it on either side. Okay, I'll talk about that in a minute. But we've also got a universal bar mount. If you want to do that, it just goes around the bar. But here's the thing. I did a video, this versus quad lock, and I was open. I really wanted to see. We can't find anything better than this. If you guys look around, all the other companies are trying to do proprietary cases. They're making you use their case. Why are they doing that? Well, they want to make money, okay? I get it. I'm not dogging them for it. We're a little bit different. #1, I don't want to use your case. I want to use what case I want, or I want to run my phone naked. Okay, we've got grip tape in here. So they want you in their ecosystem. They're trying to sell you parts and vibration dampeners and cases and all their different accessories. And you got to buy them in parts, and it's actually quite confusing. Go watch my biker gripper versus quad lock, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Everything in our biker gripper, better price than any of those. Black or chrome, by the way, guys. And you don't have to use any of that crap. No parts. Everything comes in one package. You mount it, set it, and forget it, and your phone comes out. None of that. You got to get your case lined up and lock it, and it's just ridiculous to me. We're not trying to upsell you a bunch of stuff. Literally, what you see is what you get. You get the parts, you get the bolts, standard or metric, and there's a reason that I've been selling that for about 10 years now, and we order and keep these in stock, boxes of them. We're moving them all the time. It speaks for itself. I don't need to tell you any more about it. The reviews over on the store, there's a reason we're all running it on our police bikes, guys, because it is the best. And again, I hate proprietary cases, but they're doing that not because they can't make something better. They want your money, and I get it. I get it. It's a business. I'm not dogging them for that, but that's why I appreciate ours so much. Your phone will be fine. No vibration issues because our dampener's built in right there. You got grip tape over on the side, but you all know the biker gripper. It is absolutely, I guarantee, the best-selling cell phone motorcycle mount out there on the market. Once you get it, you'll realize you'll never want to go back to all that upselling in proprietary cases. Enough said. All right, I'll get on my soapbox there. Over here, absolute must, personal bike, police bike. Staying hydrated when you're riding is super, super important, and being able to do that going down the road or while I'm out on the course. Long distance trips on my personal bike, absolutely awesome. Chrome or black. This is from CIRO. We are obviously a dealer. We've got these tons of them in stock ready. We will get them out fast to you guys. You got bar mount options, you got perch mount options. You can put it on either side, black, chrome, you decide. We've even got big ass, they're called the CIRO big ass drink holder for bigger beverages. And you can also put one for your passenger on the trunks back here, guys. Comes out so your passenger can have one, and it's a big ass drink holder. All the fitment, everything's over there. Videos over in the Law Abiding Biker store. But a lot of guys, I'm surprised, don't carry, I'm like, that's bad, guys. And I get really grouchy in the morning if I don't start out with a coffee, okay? And nobody wants to be around me when I haven't had my coffee, let me tell you. Okay, so if it's not that, it's beverages, it's staying hydrated, it's a warm day out here, guys. And so having that is super, super important. All right, we're almost done. Again, I'm not showing you everything. This is the major stuff. This is the new 23. It's got the bigger trunk. This trunk slides back. It's on a track and it goes forward and back. So depending, mine's all the way up because I'm a short ass rider, of course, at 5'8". We got the back pad on there. But the bigger trunk we went to on our my 18 police bike had the smaller, you guys have seen them, the smaller police trunk. But I'm glad we finally went, hey, RCMP in the house. We went to these trunks and I'm so glad because it's so much more room. I got to get my computer and printer put in here still. We're working on that. The radio's still going to go in the dash, but we're out running the heck out of these bikes anyway. So let's move around. Of course, heel shifter, gone. Can't stand heel shifters. They're just awkward in the way. They mess up. You can't get your foot all the way back on the floorboard, and the civilian bikes aren't coming with the heel shifters anyways now. So this we just put on a couple weeks ago. The video will be out soon. This will absolutely clean up the rear of your bike. This is a CIRO Armor taillight. We have them in stock ready to go to you guys for all your Electra models. It replaces that ugly taillight. It looks somewhat similar, but way more modern. You can get a black strip or a chrome strip on this guy, and it's all LED and it's programmable. So I have a smartphone app, Light Strike app, and I can basically customize this to do a whole bunch of different things. Number one, at boot up, it'll do a pattern. And then when I brake, I can have it do a flash pattern. I just have it do 3 bumps right now. It's really easy in the app. We show you in our videos. We've done a lot of videos with the Light Strike technology. And then you know, when you're stopped at an intersection, if you have your brake held in all the way, every so often you can have it just bump again, or you can have it not do that. It's so customizable. And obviously this rear lighting in general, but rear lighting is so critical. We're out there every day to not get rear-ended, to try to get the attention of all those cagers. We know they're out there texting, they're looking down in their lap, they're not paying attention. You might not get a second chance if you get rear-ended, so focus some of your money on lighting in the rear, guys. So that's the Armor taillight. Again, we have it in stock, ready to go. I think I missed that in the description, but I'll add it after the video. I missed these too, but this is our filler panel lights. These are awesome from CIRO. Brake turn, and they're coming in different colors, whether you, I believe, amber, mine are all red, you know, for the signals. The fitment's over in the store if I misquoted there, but you can get which model you want, but super easy install. Again, the install's in there, the video at the product. Awesome addition to get rid of those big ugly cutouts on the Electra, guys. They're just horrible, and that fills it, and you're getting more light and the attention of those drivers behind you. Again, CIRO filler panel lights. We've been selling CIRO stuff. They are the industry leader for plug and play CAN bus compatibility, guys, and we'll show you how to do all that. So that's an addition. That's an addition. If you have a Street Glide or Road Glide, we also make filler panel lights. You know, Street Glides and Road Glides actually have a colored piece in there, but we still make these to fill it if you want lighting in there. So yeah, we got a lot of different options for you guys. I just put these on before the trip, and this is probably the last thing, just for extra storage. These are our CADDYSACks here, and it just replaces your lid tether. And I think I forgot to put these in the link too. I'll have to do this afterwards, but these, it's 4 bolts, really easy, and it replaces that tether that just wastes room. And so I can put all my knickknacks in here, you know, ibuprofen because I'm old and sore from riding. Okay, go ahead, make fun. I can see the comments now. You know, sunglasses, keys, all your knick-knacky stuff that floats in the bottom of your bags and you can never find digging through. You're like, son of a gun, where did I put that? It's right here. All my little knick-knacks, guys. I'll come over here. That's the double pouch version. And this side, you can choose what you want to do. You could do double and double. I did a single pouch over here, nice large pouch, to maybe put bigger things like sunglasses. I got charging cords in there, pens, you name it. That's the single pouch version. This is a CADDYSACK. If you go over to the Law Abiding Biker store, just look up CADDYSACK, all one word, CADDYSACK, and you can choose if you want the double pouch. So it's just wasted space, the tethers. They're necessary because they hold your lids, but why waste that space? Some guys ask me too, doesn't it get in the way of your other stuff? No. You can see I've got stuff to the brim, and this is packed. I mean, I could put more stuff in it, but it doesn't cause a problem. You can see I can close my, I probably didn't get it very well there. You can close your saddlebag fine, even with that in there. So that's the CADDYSACK Innovative Solutions. We've got those in stock. I was just in the store and saw shelves full of those guys. So yeah, that's it. I don't want to take too much more of your time, guys. Hopefully that video was useful to some of you to just kind of see some of the mods. Maybe you want to do some, maybe all. I mean, it's completely up to you, but make sure your bike's comfortable and get out there and train every chance you get, guys. Oh, one more thing you see in the background there. We are a SHOEI dealer, guys, the Law-Abiding Biker Store. That's right. That is a SHOEI NEOTEC 2. If you've been following me on Instagram, YouTube, you saw I just got a NEOTEC 3. And a lot of guys minimize the changes. I'm not going to do that for you. There's actually some significant changes. I have that video in an edit. It'll be coming out on the channel. I'll show you what they've changed, what I like a lot better about the 3. I have the NEOTEC 3 Grasp multicolor. They're all over in the Law-Abiding Biker Store. We can certainly get you hooked up with one. I put the blue shield, of course, fitting, police, right? On my personal one, I forget what it's called, but it's like a red Spectra something, orange Spectra. It looks pretty badass. Go over, hit my Instagram and stuff. You'll see pictures of it. Pretty badass. But the 3 is definitely the way to go. But SHOEI NEOTEC, we use it because it is absolutely the most comfortable helmet. It's not a cheap helmet, but you're going to have it for many years. It's your head. Why would you skimp on your head, guys? But it's like a slipper for your head. That's what I will tell you. That's why I use it. That's why I use it on duty, off duty. I've worn and reviewed a lot of helmets. We're also bringing HJC to our store for, you know, if you like that. I get it. Not everybody can afford a SHOEI. I get it, guys. It is freaking expensive. And we're hopefully going to be bringing Bell on soon too. I know a lot of guys rock the Bells, but if you got the coin, obviously that is a premium, not only for safety, just the way it's refined and the functionality and the detents in the shield. When you feel it next to another helmet, you'll just understand it costs that much for a reason. Nothing against the other helmets. We're going to be carrying them. I get it. There's got to be something for everybody. But yeah, I just wanted to mention the SHOEI, guys. All right, let me go back. And the only other thing I want to tell you, government police bike. So I wouldn't have put all Screaming Eagle. They let me put stage 1 kits on these. So intake, exhaust, I tuned them with the SE tuner. I did it all on our 2 new ones in the fleet. And they're running just so great. They sound great, SE exhaust. But I would definitely go with aftermarket stuff. That's for my personal bikes, but nothing wrong. The SE, it sounds great, it runs great, and just what my department wanted to stick with, and I get it. So I have no problem with that because I got a stage 1 kit out of it, guys. So yeah, hopefully it was helpful again down here in Oregon. And again, guys, you don't have to train to this level. I don't know where everybody's at, but if you're not training, it's dangerous, guys. You're out on the road, you're on a motorcycle, you have to feel comfortable and be able to control your motorcycle. So no matter what you're doing, get out in a parking lot, start wide, get just some basic cones, and start practicing. As long as you feel like you're progressing, then you're doing the right thing. A lot of people, 95% of the population will never have time or effort to get to this level. We get it. But you can definitely become a better rider, and it could just save your life, guys. All right, again, whatever I didn't put in the links, I'll put in there, and I'll try to tag the video with the products. I really appreciate everybody's support. Law-Abiding Biker Media is just a bootstrap company of bikers trying to help as many bikers as we can worldwide, and we couldn't do it without you guys. Yeah, just awesome, and I love meeting everybody when I'm around and shaking hands. I love it, guys. It's the best part of this is just meeting and connecting with other bikers. All right, guys, peace, love y'all. I'm gonna go out, and thanks, man. Sorry I didn't do very many comments. Jeff Skymaster, be safe, Ryan. Thanks so much. I'm gonna get out and do a little bit of riding. Yeah.